Thank you. For the debate, the member for Lanark, Frontenac, Lennox, Addington.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Speaker, I'm pleased to have the opportunity to speak to Bill 25 today, the Sick Days for Sick People Act. And I'd like to start first with a quote by the noted economist Art Laffer. And Art Laffer said, honestly, it's not liberal, it's not conservative, it's not left-wing. It's about economics. If you tax people who do work and you pay people who don't work, don't be bloody surprised if you get a lot of people who don't work. And that's exactly what we've gotten here with our government's current policies towards sick days. According to a recent study by the CFIB, Canadian Federation of Independent Businesses, the average provincial employee takes nearly twice as many sick days as the average small business worker. Simply put, we're getting what we should expect. By paying people not to work, they're not working. In the Liberal government's ongoing competition with California to be the most indebted non-sovereign jurisdiction in the world, we are literally paying people to do nothing. And it's ironic, given all the McGuinty-Wynne government's talk. During question period today, the Minister of Finance said, and I quote, "We are trying to ensure that we get proper value for the taxpayer." Proper value. Just how are we getting value for money by paying people who do not work? What benefit does the carpenter in Carleton Place, the miner in Sudbury, the banker in Toronto, or the machinist in Windsor get from paying people not to work? I'm not sure what my honourable colleague, the Finance Minister, would say, but I think the answer is evident to anyone with a stitch of common sense. We are getting no benefit at all. The hard-working people of Ontario know that people should only get paid for the work they do. But that insight seems to be lost on our state workers and clearly lost on both parties of the coalition government that we have here today. Some members of this House know that in addition to working as an electrician, both unionized and non-union, in private firms, I also worked for the public sector for a period of time. In the private sector, if someone was genuinely sick, they would take the day off. And our labor laws protect actual sick people, and this bill only reinforces that protection. But working for the government, working for the state, was very different for me. The culture was very different. Though there were certainly people who used their sick days because they were actually sick, many of them used them as paid vacation days. It was very disappointing and depressing for me, Speaker, to hear fellow employees talk about when they were going to get sick and what they were going to do on their sick days and the like. Indeed, I eventually became so sick of all the hogwash sick days that even politics seemed like a better alternative than working in the bureaucracy. Speaker, you know both the Minister of Finance and the member for Beaches East York, who spoke of the need for a balanced approach to solving the Liberal government's financial mess. The member for Durham's bill does just that. It balances the need of genuinely sick people with the pocketbooks of the people who actually pay for this government largesse. It could save us hundreds, it will save us hundreds of millions of dollars. And I just want to emphasize for those people who have not read the bill yet, as we've heard from the NDP and the Liberals, is that what this does is prevents people from cashing in their accumulated sick days at retirement and retiring early with those paid sick days. And that's why I'm supporting this member. And I do hope and trust that all the members of the NDP can take the time to read the bill, as well as the members of the Liberal Party, and actually find that stitch of common sense that is so required. Thank you.